Hello, beautiful people. Thank you for joining me today. So today you will be learning how to make gold colored frosting. We are going to start by using a cream cheese frosting. This can be done with any kind of frosting. I just chose the cream cheese because I needed to make it for order for today. And so we're going to start by mixing some brown. This is by who is this one by? Wilton. So this is just a regular brown by Wilton. And then we are going to add a little drop of egg yellow by Americolor. And that's going to give us like our really gold. Okay. So we're going to start by opening this. We're going to take this little spatula here. And we are going to put about that much of the brown here onto our frosting. And then let me just put this top back on here so we don't spill anything. And then we're just going to go ahead and mix this up until it's blended. Once we see what color it is, because sometimes it'll come out more of a light brown and sometimes we'll have a dark brown. That just depends on how much of that brown coloring we put in here. But we are going to tone it down or make it more of a gold color by adding the yellow. Now, Americolor does have an actual gold color that they sell. It's okay. It's a little too yellow for me, so I still like to use this brown and then just add in either that gold color that they have or just add in a regular yellow. But I'm sure most of you can find yellow in stores more than you can find that yellow. So here's our brown. It's just a regular, light brown. So we're going to go ahead and take some of this yellow. We only need just a little. So we're going to put that little drop of yellow in there, if you guys can see that. And then we're just going to go ahead and mix that up. That's just going to warm that up just a little bit so it's not so brown. And then once we get this, the color that we want, we're going to go ahead and we are going to decorate our cupcake. And then we're going to use gold edible spray to make it really gold for us. So this color looks really good to me. You guys like that? Okay. So now we're going to go ahead, put it into our saran wrapped bag, which I will do here with you and show you how I just kind of wrap my colors. And then we'll go ahead and pipe it onto a cupcake and spray it with the gold spray. All right, so let's go ahead and take all of this away so we can make room for our saran wrap. And then we're just going to go ahead and lay this down in the center. Any type of saran wrap will do. This just makes it a whole lot easier to put your frosting into your piping bag. So now we're going to take our frosting. And we're just going to take a little bit of it. We're not going to take all of it. And we're just going to drop it here in the center. And then we're going to roll that up like a burrito. All right, so once we get it rolled up, we just want to tie a knot on one end. Pull that through. And then we are going to cut this part off. Get that out the way. And then we're going to take our piping bag, which we are going to use a 1M piping tip. We're going to open our bag up and we're going to place that right in the bag. It does not always go all the way down. That is okay. Just squeeze until it goes down, but be careful not to squeeze so much that it gets all over your clothes. And now we are going to pipe a hydrangea design. All right, so here is our cupcake. I have already went on and cut the ugly dome off the top of the cupcake. If you need to see how to do that, you can go ahead and refer to the rose gold frosting coloring video, and it shows you in that video how to do that. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I like to double bag my frosting bags because I do use a crusted frosting, which means that my frosting is a lot thicker than most. So the bags do tend to pop. So you just want to double your bags just to make sure you avoid that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and squeeze until we see some frosting come out of our tip. Once again, that's a 1M frosting, piping tip. We're going to tighten our bag. And we are doing hydrangeas. So we're going to start in the center. We're going to squeeze 1, 2, 3. We slightly lift up as we do that, just a little, okay? Just do it again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And we're just going to go around until we cover the whole cupcake. So this one, we're kind of keeping this in the center. And after we finish this, we're going to go around to these edges. You always want to make sure that you keep it on the cupcake. You don't really want it to fall off to the sides because you do have to remember that people have to pick this cupcake up, okay? And nobody wants frosting all over their hands when they're trying to take the cupcake out of the box. So just be mindful of that. All right, this is our last one. Let's do one more in the center so I can heighten that a little bit. And there we go with that hydrangea. Now we're going to go in and we are going to spray with our gold edible spray, which we are going to use Chef Master's edible color spray in gold. This is from Hobby Lobby for $3.99. You could also find it at just about any cake decorating store. They also have it. There's also another brand that works really well. And Walmart also has their own brand that's just as good. Okay, this one just shows up just a little bit more than the other brands I've noticed. So what you're going to do is you're going to shake it up. And then you are going to just spray over that. You want to keep your spraying like here and just spray and let go. I'm not going to do it right here because I don't want to mess up this black here. I'm going to take it away, spray it, and bring it back so that you see how that gold comes out. All right, so here it is in gold. That's our gold hydrangea cupcake. Isn't that so freaking pretty? This is like one of the easiest cupcake designs to make, but it is also one of the prettiest. I noticed that when I give people cupcakes, if I sit and watch them eat it, they always tend to eat this one first. I think because it's the safest. It's pretty, but then it's not too pretty to where you don't want to eat it. But it's cute to hold. Thank you guys for joining me today in another video. This is creating gold with your buttercream frosting. And please join me again tomorrow for more tutorials. Have a great rest of your day.